What up, OG Triple OGs? I'm back here with another video. Dab on them. Same day, different shirt, whatever. So today's video is going to be a video I probably should have done last year. But the video's still going for some reason. Y'all still like the video, still comment under the video. And if you know what video I'm talking about, you know about the working for the post office. If you guys know, I used to work for the post office. And I only lasted for a couple months because I was not about to do that. And I was a city carrier assistant. I was a CCA. And if you know what a CCA is, that means you are the help. You basically are the help. So, I wanted to make this video because I feel like I have a lot of questions on that video that, you know, I need to be answered or whatever. But this is kind of just like on why I quit the post office. I know a lot of people wonder if I'm still working there or whatever. No, I am not working at the post office. I no longer work for the post office. I've quit. I quit last year, July 29th. And this year has made a year since I've quit the post office. And this time it's going to be a story time on the whole day, how the day went when I quit the post office, how my day was going, what happened, blah, 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 blah. So, it is a hot summer day in July. Those weeks, like, it had just been rough for me those days, because a lot was going on. I was tired. I was working 6-7 days. I was just tired. I was over it. I was ready to go. So that morning I woke up, I just wasn't feeling it. I was just like over it. I had texted my boss about which post office she wanted me to go to. And that's another thing about being a CCA. You know, you gotta go to other post offices or whatever, which I did not mind. But the post office she wanted me to go to, every time I went over there, my parcels were everywhere, my DPS was everywhere. It was just a hot mess, and my splits was tore up. They say it would be an hour and a half, and it'd be about 2 or 3 hours of jump because they didn't do it right. So I went to that post office, and I just was not feeling it. Then they told me to go back to my home post office. I went back to my home post office. Oh no, yeah, I was at my home post office, and they was like, well, you have to go back to the post office that sent me to the first time. So I was just mad because I was just all over the place. So let me tell you the BS that was going on. First of all, I was getting BS about me being left-handed. If you guys don't know, I am a lefty, a proud lefty. And if you guys know, post office, the truck, you know, everything is off the right side. So every mailbox is on the right side. And they was having a big issue. They made it a big issue about me being left-handed. And the way I cased my mail as a left-hander, because everybody in the post office is right-handed. And they was fussing at me about it. So it was just pissing me off, and I ended up crying at the job. My manager was like, it's nothing wrong, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. And I was just getting frustrated because why are y'all picking with me about, you know, being left-handed? So, like I said, it was just a rough day. They said I had to go back to the regular post office, and I was just, I can't take it no more. I just can't do it. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. So I ended up crying, and I guess the supervisor that was there had a meeting with me, and she used to be a carrier. She was just had an attitude about it, and she was like, well, this is your job, and you need to get over it, blah, 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 blah. It was just a whole bunch of mess. I was just having a rough day, so I ended up going on my route, carrying my route. Not carrying my route, but I ended up going on my route. I'm going to tell you why I say not carrying. I got to my first stop, I started delivering. Then when I got to like my 4th or 5th stop, I was not motivated. I hated it. I did not want to do that. I hated it. I did not want to do it no more. I kept calling my post office friend and my mom back and forth. I was sitting at that stop for hours. I was over it. I was tired. I was tired of them accusing me of stuff because I was a new person. I was left-handed. I wasn't carrying the mail well. I was hearing 2 different sides of the story. I needed to be retrained because, let's be real, I wasn't trained right. So, yeah, I was just tired of it, man. I was just over it. I told her, I said, I can't do this no more. I cannot do this no more. And I said that for hours. When I finally came to my senses, I took the truck back. after just having a rough day. Like, I was tired of being accused. I was tired of bouncing back and forth, getting in my car to go to another post office, or I'll drive to that post office just to tell them, or drive to my home post office just for them to tell me to go somewhere else. Now I gotta hop in the car and go down the road, get on the highway. I was over it. And coming home at 10 o'clock at night, like, what? Being in the ghettos and being somewhere I wasn't comfortable at and almost getting to fighting, and it was just craziness. So I took the mail back. I took the whole truck back. I went in there. I told the supervisor at the time that, hey, I'm done. I don't wash my hands with y'all. I'm done. It's over. I'm done. He was like, and I'm gonna tell you, if I ever run across you again, you're rude. Okay? He was like, you're not done. You don't even, you're never gonna find a better job than the post office. Who gonna pay for that car outside, that nice truck that you got? If you guys know, I used to have a Nissan Rogue. Who gonna pay for that? And you ain't gonna have nothing if you leave the post office. You're not gonna have a career like the post office. He was talking mad cash shit to me. So the girl that he was talking to or flirting with, seemed like, was like, well, do you have a backup plan? I don't really like you, so why are you talking to me? Having another day, he took me as a joke. So I called my boss and I was like, look, I am done. I don't want to deliver no more. I'm taking all this mail back. They keep putting me in the ghetto, keep bouncing me back and forth. Y'all haven't really properly trained me, but accuse me of doing everything wrong. I'm done. I took my mail. I got me a cart. I put all the mail on there, and I said, here you go. And I left. I was tired, man. I was just over it. It was draining. My face was, I was through it. Like, and during the times of me doing that, like, I wasn't posting on YouTube like I would usually be doing, but I was over it. And I couldn't take it no more. And money was good, don't get me wrong, but the going back and forth through different post offices and carrying mail, the whole thing was just frustrating. Not really having days off to spend with your family, being it was basically like discrimination, basically, because I was a lefty. So I left, and I was just tired, and I was frustrated. So I took all the mail back. Every piece of mail got taken back, and yeah, I left. I quit. I gave me the keys to the truck. I went home, washed the clothes that they gave me, the post office clothes. I went back that same day, made my mom, and gave them clothes, and I left. That's what I did. I left. So that is the story time of me quitting the post office. Because I know that video, my post office video is still, everybody's still commenting on that video, and I still get a lot of notification about that video. So I felt like this story time was a long awaited story time for y'all, because y'all still comment, y'all still let me know what it is and what it ain't. So yeah, that is a story time. Sorry, my knees are ashy, whatever. That is a story time of me quitting the post office. Yes, I am working. Y'all seen the videos. I'm working. That was a year ago. I quit a year ago. So yeah, thank you for coming on that video. I felt like this story time was supposed to be done last year, but whatever. But it's been a year since I left. So yeah, make sure you guys continue to like